What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from Post Rock Promo. I'm here with Magnus Josefsson from Froseke, Sweden. How's it going, Magnus?
Fine. I'm really fine, thanks. How are you over there?
I'm doing great, man. I really appreciate you coming on. Let's dive right into it. So when and how did you start playing music?
Oh, wow. I was really fascinated about music when I was 5, 6 years old. I found a cassette in my parents' bedroom, and I took it to the tape recorder and pressed play the bottom. And there was some kind of 50s music from America, Paul Anka, Elvis Presley, Dion, and all that kind of stuff. And I was absolutely fascinated about this and played the tape over and over again. And somehow it started back then, and I started to try to play. We had a piano. It was never in tune, but I played anyhow on it, and I was really hooked by the music back then. But I think I was a teenager, 14, 15, when I started to play guitar more, every day, and really started to learn the stuff. And yeah, that would be in the mid 90s, I guess.
That's awesome. You released Acid Air in November. How's the response been?
It's good. It's an instrumental album, so it's not an item for radio or that kind of stuff. Yeah, there are some special radio shows that, can feature such stuff, but it's a little bit tricky to reach out with an instrumental album. And I had a company that helped me a little bit with it, and we were working together with a label and stuff, and yeah, I got some really, really, really nice words from people all around the world, but it seems like the bigger media is not so interested. So, but the record is almost 1 month, and I think this kind of music takes time. So it was well received, but yeah, I could ask for more somehow. Sounds like I'm sad about it, but I'm not. But yeah. Sorry, long answer for a short question.
Who did you record it with, and how's the process?
Sorry?
Who did you record it with, and how's the process?
Yeah, the process started exactly almost on the day 1 year ago. And the thing is, I took a break from music last year. Over the summer, and for 6 months, and it was not big decision. It was just something that happened, and I was not thinking about music all the time. But then I did a TM course, Transcendental Meditation, and after that my energy level rose, and this energy increase was really something powerful for the music. So I was just sitting with the guitar here, exactly here where I'm sitting now, and with the computer and stuff, and something just happened. And I had just two rules for this record when I started with this kind of new music for me. I wanted it to be instrumental, because I was a little bit tired of words, and we're living in a world with, full of opinions and thoughts and stuff. So instrumental music was important for me. The other rule was try to not involve the brain too much in this, Josefsson. Try to not. So that was like, you know, the key point for me. And then suddenly just the first song, the map just came in my lap, you know, came through my hand somehow. And I could look at it and, wow, is it me? Yeah, it seems like. So it was full of aliveness and easiness, especially in the beginning. The first 4 or 5 songs was just, you know, pouring out. So it was really easy from the very start. It was really a lot of fun. I also went into the technical stuff and tried to learn new things with, you know, music equipment and stuff. And so it was really like a learning process as well, you know. And so I loved the process. It was absolutely the most fun record I did over the years.
Very cool.
Mm.
So you're from Froseke, Sweden. How's the scene there? Do you have a favorite local band, a favorite venue?
In the very village, it's living at the moment 200 people. So the music scene is not huge. I'm maybe not the only one doing music here, but you know, feels like some from time to time. So yeah, we have to go quite far to go to clubs and venues and stuff. But on the other side, there is like in every little village a quite great band, and you know, I'm working on like a connection between the villages and small cities here, and we have this meeting point in my factory. We have an old factory from the 30s, brick building, huge room there. So we can record, rehearsal, and do all the stuff there. So we're trying to build this net. But yeah, from time to time, it's quite, you know, silent out there.
That's awesome. So who are your biggest influences?
Do you mean music-wise or?
Yes, music-wise.
Yeah. I guess the very first band that was really important for me was the Beatles. It's not so unique, but it's true. And but somehow I think I developed a taste that going a little bit away from the rock and roll blues thing. I'm maybe not the biggest blues fan in the world. From time to time it's nice, but I was more, you know, going further. So I guess bands like the Smiths, Kraftwerk was really important to me. One of the great bands is Low from Minnesota, I think, you know, America. Slowdive, great band to me. And yeah, I was also listening to Red House Painters a lot, and The Cure a little bit, and you know, Joy Division, that kind of stuff. But Johnny Marr's guitars is something I really, you know, I really like that kind of approach to pop music.
A lot of amazing classic bands there.
Yeah, I guess so.
So if you could tour with one of them, which one?
If I could choose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really interesting question, because the first answer would be the Smiths, of course, because it's really like some kind I can relate to. But I can also imagine it's not always super funny to tour with the Smiths, because it seems like complicated. I think it would be really nice to go around the world and play music like Slowdive, this dreamy thing that is still modern in a way, you know, or contemporary. And that could be something really nice.
Great choice. So now I'm going to ask you some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands and artists I interviewed. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First one. Favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Tomato sauce, Italian tomato sauce with pasta. Simple, basic. Lots of garlic. Olive oil.
If you could be any superhero, which one?
Superhero? Yeah, He-Man, I think. Yeah, because he was not a hero to me, but I was really fascinated with He-Man, about He-Man when I was a kid. So I will go for He-Man.
I never heard of them.
He-Man, the Masters of Universe. No.
No.
Maybe I don't know if you're too young, but it was big in the 80s.
Oh, that was right before me. I was born in 91.
Yeah, but you have to check him up, or
Right.
He-Man would be the answer.
If you could go back in time and talk to one world leader or person of influence, who would it be?
Wow. There's a lot of people, I guess. But I have to pick one. I think it would be really, really interesting to go back and meet Wolfgang Goethe. Goethe, you know, the author from Germany, and he was also like a philosopher, and was full. He had this like vision of science meeting spirituality somehow, and I think we could spend a night or two discussing that.
Very cool. So if you had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, which one?
I will go for animal rights somehow in some. I don't know what society or fraction, but I will do something for them because the animals doesn't have a voice, and I eat vegan food, and I've been eating vegetarian food since the 90s. So I will go for the animals, do something for them.
All right, last question. What are some places in Froseke that visitors should check out?
You should check out the old railway road that is just on the side of the lake, and you can go there and you have a beautiful view over the lake, and it's really great. So just take the old railway road along this. It's not a big lake, but it's quite fascinating somehow, and it's a little bit dark, the lake, but dark feeling over it, and I kind of like that. It's a little bit mysterious, and so yeah.
You'll have to take me there when I get over there.
Sorry,
You'll have to take me there when I get over there.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you, man, coming on, chatting up a little bit. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, thank you, and it's really nice talking to you.
So for the people that are going to watch this later, where can they find you at?
Yeah, they can find me at Spotify or all those social medias, and they can come to Froseke in Sweden and knock on the door on my house, and I can give you a cup of coffee, and we can talk for a while.
Sounds good to me.
I sit here by the open fire and have a beer or what you like.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you have a great night, man, and we'll chat soon.
Yeah, thank you, and have a great night, you too, or have a great day, I suppose. So I have to go up really early tomorrow, like testing the car. have to do that process. So that's my night. I will go to bed early.
Sounds good. See you later.
See you later. Bye.